before is the one on the right, the after now is the one on the left, okay? So the setup wise, you can see now that ball on this one has crept forward, okay? The first one, this one, the ball now is in a better position. Now, only your feet have moved a little bit, but that ball's more on that blue line. When you then step towards the golf ball after this shot there, that was a good shot, nice movement. Then you got this one, the ball now is on your left heel. So having that setup discrepancy, you've now going to have to make a slightly different swing to get a different or get a good result. Otherwise, if you hit the same swing, your club's going to bottom out pretty much where the ball was for the previous shot and where it is for this shot. And as in this case, hits the ground behind the ball goes left. As we saw the first dozen or 12 shots, 13 shots you hit, it was either straight or left, wasn't it? And invariably ground first. The other thing, as we said, when you swing the golf club back, you were tending to sort of sway and lean off the golf ball. So you can see how much movement off the ball there you've had. Your left shoulder now a long way behind the golf ball. You look at this one on the left-hand side here now. There to me, if you sort of put a line now do through your left shoulder, you're nicely on top of the golf ball, You haven't swayed off the ball, your left leg movement's not quite so much, you're not kind of way over to your right. So then when you come back to the golf ball, if I clear all these lines now, your impact position as you come back there, we put a line sort of on the middle part, or right eye, I suppose, it's behind the golf ball. Whereas this one now, when you come back to the golf ball, that red line's pretty much on your right eye. It's inside your foot more, isn't it? So you're in a much more on top of the golf ball position. Can help that club strike down the golf ball. It means you can reach the ball more comfortably and gets away from that need to try and reach out for the ball that you had before. Now again, you got pretty good at reaching out for the ball, okay? But why make the game hard, as we said, by having the ball too far over here and swaying too far back here and then reaching too far for the golf ball? There's three wrongs there that every now and then might come together and be a right. But from a consistency standpoint, it's all over the place, okay? So getting that ball in a better position, you can then turn to a nice balanced follow through, good shot. We see that ball didn't move on the outside there. You made a nice kind of gentle curve with the follow, with that sort of rub of the foam finger there. Getting that kind of swing, working more efficiently under the shoulders, without swaying, without reaching, and doing a much more efficient movement, rather than, as we said before, having the ball too far forward, which again is just laziness is the wrong word. It sounds a bit harsh, but it's just almost complacency. I know how to stand a goal, but I can do it. You grab a club and go, that'll do, rather than actually building into a setup. I think I got it on the video here now.
So in all fairness, this one is a better swing.
Better swing, better setup, better everything, really, So I would start initially with your feet together, Put the club down behind the ball and build it.
I find when I do that, do one like that, and I find it there.
The thing is, it might be something that you might do and always do, or you might just get so used to how that ball feels in terms of positioning. As we said, having some checkpoints where the back of your left hand now is on the inside of your left foot there, okay? Having an awareness of where that club is positioned is going to help. In time, you might find you don't need to put your feet together and do that, but whenever that time comes, it might be so ingrained you can't not do it.
I can just...
But it's not a bad thing to stop, if you keep doing that. I mean, for all my life, I play golf, my hand always goes on my left. I just set up boom, 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 and do it that way. So I've always got the same routine. I'm not going to change it now. I've done it for 30 years plus, so why bother changing it? So, but if it's the same repetition that you do over and over again, then it creates some consistency. Everyone says they always want they want the C word, they want consistency, If you're setting up to the golf ball, one position where the ball's too far forward, as you were there, and one in the right spot, you make the same swing. One's a good shot, one's a bad shot. And if you keep it in bad shots, like from this position on this right-hand one, and the shot's going wrong, you're likely to make adjustments in your swing rather than setup, aren't you? And now you've got a bad swing with a bad setup, which it might go straight, but then the shot's even worse. Then you'll change something else. Now you've got three things. And eventually you get to the point, you're trying to juggle 4, 5, 6 different things, and
exactly,
never going to work.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense?
Yep.
Good, right.